Hey, welcome back, everyone. Tom from Park Avenue Trading, your chief dealer, keeping you sane in these insane markets. Well, if you watch the weekly update, the weekly forecast, I had the points for you, and I'm going to get into that in a second. And if you followed it, you're up, well, about 100 pips right now. So did some good work on that for you. Now we're comparing the US dollar index to the euro dollar. As I said in the weekend forecast, if this started to rise mainly through dollar yen, the euro dollar is going to have a hard time. Look at the gap. Look at the gap opening right there. Let's look at euro dollar itself. Okay, these are the points that we had that had to hold. We said 117.43 had to hold. Marketplace just basically opened up a little bit above it, and then once it broke through our main support right here that we had, and now the euro dollar is sitting right at 116.18. Overall, the next level of support for this thing is 115 like 60. I'm going to come up 115 like 60. I'm going to bring this up a little bit right there. 115.64. That's the next level of support for the euro dollar. So as it stands right now, euro dollar is in a downward movement. The only way that it can recover over this is to get back up over like 117, the figure. And it's going to have resistance at 117.40. It's drifting right now down to the main support at 115.60 right now. All right. So um, I had this area highlighted right here. That was an important point. Before, if you watched my videos, you would have known that that was, important structural point for the market to hold for the euro dollar to show any type of bullish nature in the short run. Right now, as it stands, euro dollar needs to get over, I'm going to say like the first level of any type of support would have to be around 60. Okay, so you got two areas of resistance. Okay, you're gonna have 116. I'm gonna go like 66 right here. Next area of resistance is this old point right here, 163.95. The only way really it shows any type of strength is we can get through these areas. Let me get a little path so you could see it better. Where's my path? There's my path. It needs to actually come up, recover over this, hold this, stay in here a while, break up above it, come back down and hold the line, and then break up through 117.43. That's a lot of wood to chop for the euro dollar right now. And the deal was made between the United States and Europe as far as the trade deal was concerned. But really, who won? The United States won huge in the trade deal. So if you look at fundamentally, maybe the Europeans really don't want such a strong euro at this point. Maybe they're not really going to defend the euro so much because of the trade deal. They need to export more, okay? And they need to basically have a weaker euro, especially Germany, as far as like Daimler-Benz is concerned, BMW, all the big automakers, they're going to want to be able to compete and absorb these tariffs. So they're going to need a weaker euro. That's just fundamental nonsense. As you know, I'm a technical trader. So the most important points for me are the 116.66. If you haven't sold it, if you didn't sell the breakout up here, okay, well, you got to wait for a retrace. And it's a little bit difficult to say if we're actually going to get the retrace to 116, say 70 right now. Let's come over to another euro US dollar chart right here. Here's another way of pointing out exactly where we are on the map. 4-hour chart, we're breaking below this support point right now, 160, 116.20. Not too far away from it. Not too far away from it. Perhaps we could get a little bit of a return up, I would say, to this low bar's close. There's that 116.60 that I just mentioned on the other chart right there. But looking at the consolidation itself, I mean, if we come here and we take a rectangle, we put over here a rectangle, okay, this was the genesis of the movement upward to the 117.88. Actually, the highest point that we had before this next leg up was up over here at 118.30. Marketplace has been straight, downward movement from that point. Now, it did consolidate a little bit, but if we look at the trend line nature of this whole thing, we come down and we touch these points right here, negating the fact that we kind of pushed up a little bit. The trend line was here. We came down to this point once before. We spiked up, came back down, consolidated, and here was that box that I just put, because this was the point, the leg that took us back up. But if you notice, we did not create a higher high. We created, a lower high at that point. So that was like the first key that potentially it was weakening, and I did say that in a previous video if you watch my other videos. So that's all I got going on for the euro dollar right now. If you're a bear, you're gonna and you didn't sell it, you're gonna want to look for a retrace. I don't. You could just sell it straight out against the 116.20 and put a stop at like say 80. You know, that's a decent risk because we're looking to get down to like 115.59 and potentially even going down to 114.80. So that's what's happening right now. Euro dollar right now bearish. Um, hasn't completely broken yet because we're still playing with this consolidation box. But if it does break, I would think we're definitely heading down to 115.60. All right, that's what I got going on for the euro dollar today. Going to be putting up a video on sterling yen, sterling dollar, euro yen, dollar yen in the next video. There's a link in the description for you to get a free video and ebook on whether or not breakouts are qualified or not. And hey, can't beat the price. It's a free ebook and a free video. Go check it out and join our trading crew. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. And remember, always, always, always enjoy the party, but dance near the door. Cheers.